the Battle of Bulge. Gene, would you like to say anything? Come on up.
I'm not going too long. It was with the 28th Division, and the 28th Division got knocked out in the Battle of Bulge, so I went over as a replacement. And so we got off the ship and start doing our duties, continuing and going ahead, fighting the Germans all the time. So then, but this one night, we had to take this building over, a house, and so the squad leader said, somebody's got to take this Molotov cocktail up to this house and throw it in there when we get up there. And of course, nobody volunteered, and of course I didn't. But anyway, he says, Gene, can't you do it, please? And well, then you're going to say no. All right, I'll have to do it, I'll do it. So he gives me the Molotov cocktail. He says, when we get up there, he says, throw it in the building, he says. So he said, okay. He said, meanwhile, he says, as we're approaching, we're going to throw these bazookas up there. So we shot about 4 or 5 bazookas right into the building. And he said, nobody can be in there. So come to find out, as we're progressing, the bazookas never entered the building. They were just hitting the brick and falling. So anyway, we get up halfway up there, and the first thing you know, they start opening fire on us. So I'm in a prone position. I got the Molotov cocktail right in front of me. And I'm laying down. And thank God I said, geez, I better get this Molotov cocktail away from my face in case I get it. So I put it to the left. And a few minutes after that, they opened up with the burp guns. And I got the shot right here. And it went right up and hit my arm. So the captain says, I said, I got hit. He says, going back to the CQ, he says. So I went back to the CQ. And sure enough, when they operated on me, they said they saw the bullet wound here, but they didn't know where it went. But so they took x-rays, found out that it went from there up into here, and they got it out. And they gave it to me. Then, the good part of it is, so then after a couple, 3 weeks, a month, they send me back to, I'm on furlough here to go to the Pacific. And VJ is called. So they said, change my orders. They said, well, you don't have to go to Pacific. They said, we'll discharge you. I said, okay, discharge you. And where did they discharge me? They sent me down to Texas to get my discharge. And then they sent me back. But from Albany, they sent me to Texas to get my discharge. And the war was over. But that was the end of it. Anyway, I got the bullet.